Alright, yo yo yo, it's your boy Yoshi Kid Neo, and we are back in the world of Boridil, the adventures in Boridil. And today's session should be pretty RP heavy. We have a couple characters that are going to be. Actually, I think we just have one character exiting the party, technically two characters exiting the party, and then we have an additional character joining the party. So Ethan, one of our players, unfortunately life has caught up to him and he is unable to dedicate his time to play with us, which is very unfortunate, but it happens. And Gerald is swapping out one character for another because he likes to try out a lot of new characters, and I don't have any issue with where the party's currently at, especially with them all having pretty much died. so he's going back to one of his original character for this campaign, Zuka, aka Rakim. So it should be fun. Alright, I see Kirsten so far.
Yeah, I have to reload. Reload.
What a sleepy little cat.
Yeah, I'm not able to get in.
I'm trying to figure out what happened. Like, you're literally just in here.
You're using Brave? Have you tried a different browser? Just to see?
I use Brave and I use Edge. Neither of them.
Everything's
tried
Chrome in the future.
Chrome?
I don't have Chrome installed. I deleted it.
Oh. You should try Internet Explorer.
I did. It didn't work.
Gerald, if you don't want to play, just tell us.
That's no answer. All right, guys. See you guys next time when. I was talking to Brady about one of us should make a character that just narrates. That just narrates. And every time somebody questions him, he asks them that question, but no one's sure how he's gonna respond. He's literally just narrating.
Most annoying bard ever.
It would be annoying as fuck.
A sweat entered her brow as she was nervous to ask what was going to happen next. Just in her ear saying, "Oh, that'd be gold."
I would probably end up murdering someone.
As I do recap, Gerald, if you would share your screen with me just to see if maybe I can detect something. Then, yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll just start it off while I'm looking at that. So, last time we left our heroes, actually the last two times, we did a one-shot. And that one-shot was Gerald doing... Oh, hold on. Get rid of the S.
Oh, no.
I did it with the IV and without the S, and it didn't work.
Click on that exclamation mark real quick. What does that say? Click on site settings. See something real quick. Let's see. Go to the pop-ups and redirects and click allow.
Where do you see that at?
It should be, yeah, right there. And then go to, scroll down a little bit. I don't think the rest of that matters. Yeah, the rest of that doesn't matter. So now, I guess click out of this tab and reset it. Make sure both of those tabs are gone. It might not be working because it thinks you're already connected on one of those tabs. Give that duet.
There we go.
Yeah.
Attaboy, Brady.
Woo! IT.
I go to college. I haven't learned a fucking thing in my college career until this semester and only in one class. So stupid.
Once the screen was shared, Brady was able to solve the issue.
Get the fuck out
It's
of here.
already annoying.
Oh my god. I might be tempted to murder your Hannibal character just because of that.
Just because of the concept of a different character.
Yeah.
I will make that character and have him on standby.
I'm gonna give you 2 character sheets, so one for the actual character and one for the one after that character for when he dies.
Yeah, I feel like right now we need 2 character sheets each. So if someone dies because we're dropping like freaking flies, you can join the same session. It's damn, Brady.
I know
Not my
for the
fault.
Hannibal character,
mean-
would definitely be a whole lot of mystery involved. For sure.
If you guys want, I will I'll put under the players folder in player extras, and there will be a folder called new characters, and I will make new characters for all of you. Just so you, like, maybe if nothing's going on with Snoopy, he'd be able to just, like, if you wanted to, you could work on a new sheet. Because why not? Why not?
The
I'm making
audacity
the-
of this DM over here to say it's not my
He's
fault
pointing
as
out
he,
Snoopy immediately.
as
Right?
he force cages us into a fight with Strahd.
There was
then
no force
also-
cage.
There
Oh,
was Force
small.
Cage.
Man, Strahd's about to come back for it with a vengeance and be
We were
mutated.
literally stuck in a room with him.
His name's gonna be
What's
Ultra
wrong with
Strahd.
that? You just wanted tea.
Teleports us to a different dimension locked in a labyrinth with a beholder.
That
Well,
was
if we screwed
really
up,
weird.
that was our fault though.
That was
That was
based
our
on
fault.
Kirsten's roll.
What?
Yeah, I had
What
a
type of
roll
timing?
table of what was gonna be in that place based on your teleportation roll, and if Snoopy hadn't had done it, helped you out at all, it would have been way worse.
Yeah, that was a sitting duck because I'm a close up person, so I couldn't.
Wait, you had that shit on. Oh, it was a cliffhanger. That's right. I'm like, how did you have that
Yeah.
shit on standby?
All right. The only person I don't see in the session is Kevin. I don't know. Are you having issues too?
Says game paused on my screen.
You gotta restart. He reset.
Yeah,
the
you
server.
gotta
Ah.
reset. Yeah. So you should be fine then. Anyway, so the last time we left our current heroes, you guys had gone to do this heist for Joker, and you were meant to infiltrate the Willowward estate and find out the location of some priceless ancient paintings that Joker wanted you guys to get your hands on. In doing so, he also wanted you guys to destroy other things that were in the location, just to really drive the hurt to the Willowward estate owners and proprietors, probably to the family as a whole, honestly. Well, when you guys got in there, you guys ended up being successful in infiltrating the estate. You were successful in finding the location of these paintings. And you were also successful in destroying a lot of stuff. But unfortunately, you also destroyed a lot of the paintings, which is, whoops. But
My bad, everybody.
during this whole night, you guys ended up coming face to face with one of your old arch nemesis. And when I say yours, I mean Snoopy's. For the rest of you have no idea who this gentleman is. But you guys were essentially trapped inside of this gallery by Madame Willoward, later revealed as Baba Lysaga, and a painting of Strahd von Zorvich came to life and started to attack you all. Honestly, it was a fairly close battle, mainly with the charmed effect on Snoopy and you guys whooping his ass instead of going for Strahd. Yeah, so that, I mean, it was pretty well fought.
You never know what we're gonna do.
Yeah, you never know. Well, I love this game. But anyway, you guys ended up defeating him, which he ended up turning into some sort of mist and floated back into the painting, essentially back where he came from. And from there, Baba Lysaga, because she was targeted by our good friend Maeve, she decided that she was going to just fuck up Maeve, much like she just fucked up Vikavor a few days prior. And if you guys were to get in the way, then she would fight all of you. But because of my forgetfulness, I allowed a T-Rex to deal more than half her health, even though she had resistance. And she ended up teleporting the fuck out of there. And then you guys were free to go, which you took the one painting that Snoopy pretty much cherished, the one that showed his adventures with the different party members that have been changing ever since the beginning of his journey. He brought that with him into the portable hole. The rest of you all left, and as you were exiting the estate, you called up a cab which had Joker inside. Joker ended up being a little, not upset per se, but disappointed rather in the status of all the paintings, and he still paid you a little bit of compensation, very small, 200 gold, and Snoopy refused to give him the one painting that you guys did extract with because Snoopy wanted it for himself, and for good reason. You guys then hopped into the carriage and headed back to your guild hall. As that was happening, somewhere off in a distant realm, or rather, another group was essentially fleeing a village that was being attacked by some sort of demon army or something like that. The characters didn't know exactly what was going on, except for that they needed to get the fuck out of there. And as they did, they came upon an inn and ended up sleeping through the night after drinking this weird potion, only to wake up in the exact same state of mind, state of time the next day. They took on a quest to go to a abandoned estate of a painter and look for a very rare flower and bring back as much of it to proprietor of this tavern, Xavier, and get paid and have wonderful food, drink, and a night's stay while they rest and recuperate before going back on their journey to finding a new home, probably. During this journey, Monguzu had essentially been teleported by Lid to go and complete a task for him, which he did. But since he didn't say anything, and since he's not currently here, we'll keep that all a secret as to what he did.
Christ.
Yeah. But anyway, Monguzu completed his task and then was teleported away from this party back to where Lid was. And after that whole gaggle, as the actual party was heading back to their location in the City of Guilds, which we'll actually head to that map now real quick. Here. Like I gotta repopulate tokens. Anyway, on the way, Zuka was on his way to the exact same location, just about an hour before the rest of the party. And on his way there, he ran into an old, I don't want to say quest giver, but, you know.
Acquaintance?
Yeah, an old
NPC?
acquaintance, an old NPC. All of those work perfectly. Named Trendos, a gentleman that had given them a task if they wanted some quick cash in the future. And Trendos ended up talking to Zuka about a lot of what's going on with his empire and things like that, and giving him essentially a way to take back what is his, if he does something for him first, in order to give him being Trendos, the power necessary to complete what he has promised. With that, they ended up coming to the doorstep of your guild hall that you guys have been staying at. And within a matter of minutes, you guys roll up in your carriage to the outside of your guild hall. And that is where we will begin our session, with the party hopping out of the carriage and walking towards their guild hall. You guys see two people there. You see one gentleman, which I believe you all have met before, or some of you have met before. I know O'Shea has seen him, and whoever was with O'Shea at that time met Trendos.
I think I was.
Okay, and then I know Angelica's met him, which probably means Snoopy has met him, but anyway, here's our man Trendos. You also then, next to him, you see a Luxodon. And all of you can roll me a history check real quick.
For some reason, tokens are showing up strangers.
What do you mean?
Yeah, they're just not showing anybody's faces or anything. I'm not even able to click on my own token.
Huh.
You might be
It
lagging.
says lacks permission to update tokens.
Do you guys see all the tokens on there with their new borders and stuff?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Let me exit out completely then.
I think he's just trash.
I'll roll it for you, just to get things moving. You rolled
Did
a
you just
16.
gasp, Kirsten?
Yeah.
Is it what I roll?
You rolled a 16. Okay, so Maeve and Snoopy, you guys have not seen an elephant person before, and you don't recall, like, you know that there are sentient elephant type creatures in the world, but you couldn't put a finger on what they're named. The opposite is, of course, for Angelica. And what modifiers do you have? +6. I don't think O'Shea is trained in history, is he?
This
No.
talking dog ain't buying this talking elephant bullshit.
Yeah, the opposite could be said for Angelica, who has heard of the Luxodon race, and you also know, Angelica, that the Luxodon's main empire, main region where they come from is Cyrodiil, which is south of the Titanian Empire and is on the eastern continent from where you guys currently are.
Okay.
Miss Know-It-All.
Your
Yeah.
new empire.
Hey, man, she's been around. Yeah, still showing the same. I'm trying to figure out why it's happening. It says user Kevin lacks permission to update.
That's weird. I don't know what the
They're,
be.
they're showing 2 Zukas in front of me too.
Okay, yeah, it's definitely for whatever reason on your side it hasn't shown I guess the change in tokens for whatever reason, like your side hasn't caught up. So what I'd probably do is go to the actors directory and click on your character sheet from there, because you'll definitely be able to get a hold of your character sheet from there instead.
Alright.
As you guys all approach, you see Trendo's sort of leaning against the side, and he takes a quick puff of his cigarette, blows it out, and his eyes meet your group. Perfect timing, actually. Look, Rakim, your saviors have arrived. And they brought O'Shea.
I'm just sitting in silence, just like last time.
If you all wouldn't mind, I have a need to speak with O'Shea privately.
Okay.
I just
I've,
nod
I've
and look at O'Shea.
probably about Isildur.
What is this, Lord of the
Broomhilder?
Rings?
I can't remember the name of.
Ilmater?
You can't remember the name.
Isildur. That's Lord of the Rings right there, boy.
Oh, I know it is. Isildur or Isrander, Mithrander.
Are you okay?
I got hit in the head by you, remember?
Oh yeah.
And you.
Gerald, which do you want
And
to do
you.
first? O'Shea's departure or Zuka's return?
We can just do O'Shea's.
Probably O'Shea's would be better.
Yeah.
So as Trendo's pulls O'Shea to the side, so I know that our last meeting wasn't so long ago, but in between then and now, I've been given a task to bring you to the mass morass to find your place, your true calling. Perhaps maybe you felt the same nudge from your god?
I believe I did.
Well, how about this? I've completed everything that I've needed to here. I've just really come to retrieve you, is all, and show you, yes, your new home for the time being. And I want to get you jump started on the things that your god has in store for you. I would save your goodbyes and get all your belongings, and I'll wait for you right out here. Take as much time as you need. I've got, and he takes a puff of his cigarette, which you notice ends up collapsing to the butt, and he flicks it, and he pulls out another one out of his pocket and lights it with his fingers. I've got all day, or all night rather.
So so O'Shea just looks at all of you and makes the duck noise.
Right.
Yeah, makes a duck noise, bows to all of you.
Bye, Birdman.
Yep. See ya, guy. And I'd just give a wave, like a very short wave.
I just start barking at him.
Yeah.
Trin kind of like scratches the back of his head. Well, I guess perhaps they don't really care anyway. That's good. That's good.
Want it for like a day.
Like,
Yeah.
not even.
And,
Not
Yeah, that's
even a
true.
day.
and then like Angelica makes a comment. Oh, what is that? Like 6 hours that he was with us? Not very long at all.
Touche. Well,
Who is
if you ever
eating?
need him for any reason, he'll be at the Mass Morass. And that is Gerald that's doing that.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're
Yeah,
good, you're good.
Like the mouth ASMR.
and the whole party goes, probably not.
What am I hearing? You hearing this in your ear?
So Trendos and O'Shea end up walking, and they end up taking the carriage that you had brought through, and they leave
Oh,
the
go
area.
ahead. Go ahead. Take our carriage. It's fine.
Y'all are where you need to be. Carriages
Who
are
says
like taxis.
we didn't want to go out on the town after a rough night?
Right. Anyway, that leaves the party. Snoopy, Angelica, and Maeve outside with Rakim. So Gerald, if
So-
you would like to introduce your character.
So yeah, I don't know how tall I made him. Hold on. It doesn't say. Interesting. But yeah, y'all just see a Luxodon in front of you. His name, I mean, you can call him Zuka, but his name is Rakim. And he's actually, I guess this is common knowledge at this point, but he is of royal descent. Do they know? Is the incident of Cyrodiil common knowledge, Brady? At this point,
Yes, at this point it is common knowledge for sure that Cyrodiil has been overtaken by the Titanian Empire.
okay. So yeah, he's the final line of his family. I'm trying to think, what else did I have for him? You can see it's kind of, I don't know, he's kind of, I would say, distraught at the moment. There's just a lot going on for him. Brady, what's the time passed? You said 3 months, right?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, it's been 3 months that he's been dealing with the loss of his family, kingdom, and everything like that. So he's kind of just all over the place, taking it a day at a time.
Yeah.
Right now in this
I can't find his height at anywhere. I thought I was on here. Oh yeah, no, okay, never mind. I did find it. Yeah, he's 7'4". So he's tall.
Angelica walks up to him and like looks at slightly up distance. Would you look at that? Someone who's actually taller than me for once. Welcome. And I give him a light punch on the arm and keep moving towards the guild hall.
I drag my painting with my mouth, like, you know, when a dog tries to go through a door with a big ass stick.
Hi. My name's Maeve. And you are Zuka, you said? Or what Trendo said?
I go by Zuka, but you can call me. Yeah, you can just call me Zuka.
Okay. If you don't mind my asking, I've never seen someone of your stature before. What are your people called?
Oh, I'm a Luxodon.
Oh, fascinating, fascinating. Very interesting. Well, we kind of had a rough day, and if you want to come into this hall of ours, we can relax a little bit and figure out what to do next. Are you here for help, or why are you here exactly?
Funny enough, I used to stay here.
Oh, really?
Brady,
Yes.
the what happened to the guild is common knowledge, right?
Correct.
Okay, yeah.
It's been
So yeah,
disintegrated because they were not fulfilling their role in the world. So everybody retracted their troops from the Peacekeepers Guild in order to essentially remake their military might to fight the demon lords.
So yeah, so funny enough, I used to stay here.
Oh,
I used to work for the Peacekeepers.
interesting. I wonder what that was like.
It was okay while it lasted.
Hmm.
My stay was kind of short.
I heard with the Peacekeepers, it was essentially like glorified slavery, since they people couldn't really leave for pretty much their entire lives.
You said what?
Well, I heard that the Peacekeepers were pretty much forced to serve their entire lives. So, kind of forced indentured servitude of sorts. But I'm glad you liked it. Or at least you had a good time while you were there.
I wouldn't say I had a good time, but it was an experience nonetheless.
Mm. Maeve's gonna head inside.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Closes the door.
I invited him in.
Still
She
closes the
invited
door.
him.
Still closes the door.
Funny. Yeah, come on in. Slam.
Just kidding.
Okay, so you guys all head inside. And inside, Rakim, you're hit with, the nostalgia of everything that you had done in this location before. Not much has changed in regards to, this new group that, lives here now. But, not much is the same not much is the same as it was before. There's an emptiness to it. As
I
the
just
party is hanging out in
asked
there.
everybody, I guess. Or were you?
I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out why I get these errors.
Did y'all hear what I said?
No.
I was trying to.
Yeah. My audio keeps like going in and out. How about now? Test 1, 2. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, Zuka asks, are any of you part of the guild? Or
No.
were, I should say?
No.
Oh. Huh. Well, this used to be guild property, so. And y'all are just staying here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Guess we're
given to us.
squatting.
You said it was given to you?
Mhm.
By who? Saris?
Who's that?
Oh.
It was given to us by a joker.
Zuka just like flaps his ear like a like how they do when like flies jump on him and stuff like that, and it's like, I don't think I've ever met this person before.
Yeah, he's a sneaky one. Definitely one for spying on people. But yeah, at this point now, I'm pretty used to it. Someone's always spying on us. You said
Sounds
you
like-
used to stay here. You guys have that same problem?
Are people spying on us?
Mm-hmm.
No, I can't say that we did.
No.
I mean, but that was well, if I had to take a guess though, it was because we were part of the guild. So with that being a thing, or well, with that, you know, I just figured that would be the reason why nobody messed with us like that.
No. Okay. Well,
God
for
damn
most,
it. Keep going, I'm listening.
for the most part, you can always. I mean, I'm technically a mercenary, so I'm pretty much squatting wherever I go until I eventually get tired and get ready to leave. There's that.
Oh. Okay. Well, real quick, I wonder if my stuff is still here. He goes to the back to check his old room.
Okay. This will bring you here. Like everyone's tokens. I forgot to go to scene, change all the tokens. Whoops. Set them.
There we go.
Wonder if maybe on that other scene, it's because there's like 1,000 fucking tokens that I have laid out, and I need. Anyway, I don't 100% remember which room was yours as Rakim. I also don't remember what room everybody has taken. I don't think it truly matters because I don't think anyone's done anything specific to their rooms, at least not in this party. But yeah, your room.
I did try to open that super advanced chest. That's
Yeah,
all I
I'm
know is
in
that's the room that I was in.
I'm in the middle room to the left. That also has a super advanced chest.
Okay.
I claimed my old room.
Elsbeth has a super advanced chest, if you know what I'm saying.
Ain't wrong. There, Gerald? No, he's trying to fix audio issues.
Am I able to move? Was there a question asked to me or something, or no?
No.
I heard
Yeah,
what
you
you
should
said
be
about
able
what
to-
was in my room.
Your room is
Or-
exactly as it was left. I don't think anyone took it specifically. Or Should be able to move Rakim on there. No, Angelica can move her stuff, so but yeah, your room is pretty much the exact same as you had left it, and the last time you were here, technically, was a year ago. A little over a year. You guys had left from here to go to the Sladora Empire. No, wait, yeah. And the group, the party left you here to have you extracted from that dagger by Inniscraft, and that's when you played Abel. And from there, you haven't really come back. You guys RP, I'm helping Ingrid unload the car.
Alright. Number one thing, I need to. Might need to do some preparations or repairing my skin. After
Ew.
that last fight, seems I have loose skin now that I need to stitch back up. Since my healing capabilities don't help me like they used to.
Do you need help?
I mean, you can. Extra set of hands wouldn't be bad.
Snoopy's struggling to like move this painting, and hears you say, he goes, loose skin, first time, and then just keeps moving the painting into his room.
Yeah, need to go ahead and
What
handle
a
that.
weird
Hey,
creature.
Rakim, or Rakim.
Yes. Yes, sir. I mean, I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Snoopy does the Snoopy laugh.
So, what exactly is your plan throughout this accompanying us?
Yes. So, that gentleman I was out there speaking to told me you guys were a bit on the powerful side. And you guys have been working with each other for a while now. Is he correct on that?
I wouldn't call a week to a few hours a long time, but I guess so.
Okay.
Yeah, if you haven't known now, pretty much me, and I point down to Snoopy, and this pup right here are the only ones that have been with each other for like a week now.
What happened to the rest of them?
I'm new.
Rakim noticed the dog talking for the first time. I don't know if he would have known, but when I said loose skin first time,
Yeah, Rakim has no idea that talking dogs exist.
He's not phased by it.
Yeah.
I mean, he is a talking elephant, so that does make sense.
And then I point to Maeve. She literally just arrived just as fast as that bird guy left.
I gave like a little half wave.
So, and we had someone else, but he kind of just disappeared. So, I guess he's off doing his own thing.
Well, if you guys don't mind, I actually have a proposition for you.
Okay.
But before anything, I'm trying to open up this character sheet real quick. But yeah, but before we talk,
did you move me
y'all-
back?
Huh?
I
Did
haven't
someone
moved
move me?
anyone.
Oh, that was weird.
But yeah, but before we keep talking and I go deeper into it, you guys don't look too good. So Raheem is going to go to his little table where he used to sit at when he first was here, and what you guys see is him pull out. God,
Bro, mute your phone.
what you what you see is him pull out like his backpack, and you notice his backpack is like steaming.
Nerd.
That doesn't look right.
And then out of the backpack, he reaches into the backpack and he pulls out some vials.
Oh God. Is he gonna
Um,
poison us?
Can I smell the vials?
yes.
Alright. Can I
Yeah,
roll?
I mean,
Can I
it-
roll to like see what they smell like?
In all
sure,
honesty,
anyone
Yeah,
can
go
roll
ahead.
a medicine check to see if you can identify what that smell is. Rubber bands. Let me delete it and make a new one. Let's see. Like the connection tonight or something. I don't know what the hell's going on with tokens and stuff. But it looks like that second one, the one that's right by Rakim, you can move that one.
Yeah,
Ignore the
I
one
mean that's weird. That one's not even bloodied, so something's wrong with that one. You guys hear my dog?
Yeah, Charlie. Does anyone else? I guess it'd only be Snoopy if Snoopy wants to roll medicine. If he can identify that smell is.
Snoopy's
Snoopy booked it.
Snoopy's
That's
taking
right,
his
yeah.
pain into the room.
So Maeve, you're not quite sure. You can't put a finger on it. But what you do know is that the smell, this is some sort of healing balm that the Morgan have actually used on you before.
Oh. Okay.
Angelica, this is something that you have smelt before, as your tribal shaman has used this on your warrior. After they've come back from either a long hunt or fighting off invaders, things like that. And when they come back, this has healed their wounds. Some of them have healed completely from it. Others, they were wounded to such an extent that it took more than just this to.
Hey, so, what do you got in there? You selling drugs?
nah, something better. So I'm gonna. Don't I use? I think. Hold on.
So on your sheet, if you're
Yeah, I'm gonna try to
using
use it.
your thing, you'll essentially hover whatever spell you're going to use, whatever recipe you're going to use, and when the picture changes to a dice, you're going to click that dice image. When you do that, it's going to ask you what level you cast it. So the level corresponds to the amount of ingredients you're using. Healing grenade, I don't think has. I think it's just a flat.
Yeah, it's so these, because if it's like how we're playing it like last time, it's like if I'm using a spell, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So every ingredient is like adding spell points to the
upcasting
spell. So
my yeah.
Whenever you
Okay.
upcast it, you're using more ingredients. And you just have to keep with your max complexity, which is a 7 right now. So all of you, like it did it for some reason, but you all gain 9 HP.
So would this put them on? Would this put them at full because it's like on turns?
Oh yeah, that's how the healing grenade.
It doesn't say how long it lasts, does it?
Beginning of their next turn. So it does not.
It just
It only
just the
heals
2
them.
turns. Yeah. So would it heal them twice?
Yep.
Okay,
I'll
cool.
make sure to do that for them. You guys watch Rakim.
Why does my thing keep moving back?
There's something wonky, I think, with Foundry. I haven't figured out what the hell it is. Oh shit. I just looked. I've got 400 errors. I think it's, so they updated Foundry and the modules haven't all been updated. When I'm playing or when I'm doing stuff on my own, everything works fine, but it seems that there's a module or two that's like really. Is there a question? I forgot.
No question. You guys just cut out.
Yeah.
Gerald's stuff is fucking up.
Yeah, your stuff is like
Test. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Your stuff is on 10 right now, dude.
I don't remember where you guys left off in your conversation besides them thinking.
Yeah, other than that, just him throwing the grenade and just
Throwing some weird healing grenade at us. Well, thank you. That's much appreciated.
Oh,
Yes.
what's that?
Wait.
Yeah, looks like it'll be plenty useful.
Well, I hope so, but like I said, I would be needing a favor from y'all.
What kind of favor is that? I guess it's just a blind favor, huh?
Test 1, 2. All right, I'll work there. Did he cut out again?
Oh yeah.
Can y'all hear me?
No.
Now we can.
I'm gonna have to reset my ish. But okay, so I have a favor from you to ask you guys. So, and I honestly don't want to do this, but I'm in a bit of a tight situation. So again, as I said, I am of royal descent, and I am the current king of Cyrodiil. Through this whole process, I've lost friends, family, and like I said, even my kingdom. I don't think any of you have it, but I can't remember out of character, Brady. The branding that I got, does that just pop up randomly, or is it something that's there?
It pops up randomly typically. Like it's
Okay.
not like you can't just sit there and like show somebody and be like, "Yeah, look at my thing." Like you haven't noticed what exactly causes it to pop up.
Okay. So yeah, so I'm gonna be as upfront as I possibly can because I really need help. Um, so the objective and overall is to take back my kingdom, so I can help those. Well, just get rid of the Titanian Empire. They are currently using my people as slaves, to my knowledge, and I feel like I've abandoned them. Also, full transparency, I have been chosen by one of the demon lords. Um, I dare speak his name, but he's he's the reason why all of this has happened. He's literally killed my entire family, and he's kind of like laughing, but you can kind of tell he's very serious. Um,
Don't forget to tell him about me if you're trying to be fully transparent.
oh, that's still a thing?
Yeah, he's a part of your consciousness.
Oh, I thought you retconned that.
Nope.
Okay. I'm not gonna tell them about that. But anyway,
Roasted.
Wait, did he just have this whole conversation in character?
No, not that last part.
well, yeah, what Brady said.
Unless
I
you
only
want
heard.
to.
Okay, I was like, what do you know?
Unless you want to be like, are you still there? Which is up to you.
What else? I don't even know where to like start. But yeah, I've been captured. They tried to siphon me for my royal blood. I had to kill my own mom. Like
That's rough, buddy.
Eesh.
I can't even begin. And like you see him kind of start to become a little unhinged a little bit. So it's like, and I've been thrown into the situation where I didn't ask to be king, but here I am, and I'm trying to make the best decisions that I possibly can. So all my travels, while I made it out alive, my travels pointed me here. I met Trendos once because technically I owed him well, we were gonna do the people we were gonna do him a favor, but for reasons we couldn't do it. So now I'm just here. So what I'm asking you is, one of the objectives that I have to do is light one of these pillars, and specifically the pillar that he's asking for.
Hmm.
Am I wrong on that?
Nope, you're right.
Aren't I familiar with that a pillar being lit?
I think all of you are, except for Maeve. You guys were asked to join Aaron and Winter on an expedition to the Kirakuri Empire to go and light up one of those pillars. They need you guys because they're going to be combating the Demon Lord's army from the civilization there and try to make a foothold. And they need you guys to essentially be the infiltrating team to go find the pillar. We hear you.
Okay, cool. Because Discord is saying that they can't detect my thing. Okay. So, but did I have it right though? It was Kasuza, right? The one I need to light.
And the pillar Trendo's nose is somewhere in the Sleepy Peak, which is a volcano north of the Titanian Empire.
He did share that with me, right? Or no, I have to.
No,
Okay.
he shared you the general whereabouts. He told you he has no idea exactly where this pillar is. So it'd be up to you to find it.
You said Sleepy Peaks?
Yep.
Okay. So
Actually,
I relayed
if you go to your journal, the journal entries, I believe I put, if you go to the lore folder And if you go into the world, there should be a tab called the world map that you guys can all bring up.
Oh
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, um, where did I leave off? Okay, so yeah. So right now, Chindo's pointing me to you, and you guys are kind of my last hope in achieving this. And he's vouching, well, he kind of vouched for you, and I kind of know him to be a fairly trustworthy person and quite strong. Um, I I guess what I'm hoping and I guess I'm promising is since I am king, your efforts will not be overlooked by me, and once we reclaim, I will make sure that you are compensated for your efforts. Handsomely, I might add.
Yeah. Well, I was just about to ask about that because my host situation, as you have probably noticed, I am currently not alive. But I'm still a mercenary at heart, and I don't try not to do anything for free.
Oh,
So,
if money is your language, no worries. I can take care of that.
well,
I don't have it now, but again, once we reclaim the kingdom,
all right.
I can help with that.
I guess you have to see what these two people think.
Oh,
As long as the
did I
money's good,
mention that
that's fine.
I was the chosen? I don't think I did.
Chosen.
Yeah.
Oh, I
I thought you did.
believe. I believe.
Yeah, I think that was right before you started talking to yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I believe Snoopy mentioned that there were a couple of the members that were also chosen as well.
what members?
Uh, one of their first guys that they lost. A couple of them actually. What was his name? Saber Wang or Saber? Saber Wolf, I believe. I'm not sure.
So the only one of the original group that's left from what you're saying is, and he points at Snoopy.
The dog.
Snoopy is not in this room.
Oh, he's not. Your token is like right there.
That's the token that won't go away.
Oh, so did you not get that healing, or you healed and then left?
Did not get the healing.
Oh,
Actually, apparently I did. I don't know.
I thought Snoopy was in here the whole time. Well, never mind.
But you just hear this painting being dragged through the hallway very slowly.
I mean, I would assume we're about to rest anyway, so you're about to get some healing anyway. I would
That's fine.
assume.
Well, yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to show y'all what I can do. So I still say what I say. So the only original member is the dog,
Yes.
Right, righto.
and you said he's chosen.
Well, no,
Oh,
he was witness to the chosen though,
Oh,
so I'm sure he would know a little more than I would exactly.
It should be
oh,
reloading. I found the module that was doing it.
okay. I was about to say, yo, my stuff just crashed. Um, but okay. Um, so that's something. So again, that's something that's gonna have to we may possibly have to deal with as time goes on. He's kind of been a thorn in my side. Um,
So, with
the dog?
with being chosen,
you said what?
does that mean you have some sort of curse with it?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
No, my shit went to shit again. God damn it, dude.
Did you hear me though? Oh.
I guess he didn't hear us. That's funny.
Well.
I, nothing, yo.
Oh, Oh, you did? Okay, I thought you left.
No, I did. I didn't hear anything after that. Kirsten
but you
said
can hear-
something and then it went, and I asked her to repeat it, and then I couldn't hear anything after that.
Oh,
what I said
you
was,
said that you've been something along the lines of like, you gotta get rid of him. And I was like, the dog?
Say that again. The music was like super loud. Yeah, like it's a lot of stuff is happening at once.
Nothing. I just made a joke and it wasn't funny.
Oh, okay. Well,
I laughed.
Zuka. Zuka. Did you say it in character?
Kinda, yeah, but that's fine.
Okay. Well, he didn't think it was funny then.
Yeah.
well, all I said was, sir, with you being chosen, that's I'd hold up air quotes. I would assume that means you're probably cursed, right?
No, I'm not. I'm not cursed. Well, I don't think I am. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know a lot about it, but actually, I don't even know if I do know what it is because I think he was out of commission by that time.
Correct.
Okay, so yeah, I don't know nothing about it. I just know that. I can't say that. I guess. Yeah, I just know Sigorius chose me.
Huh.
And Sigorius is one of the demon lords that is out here.
Hmm.
I almost killed him at one point, but
Eesh.
things happen.
Well, I don't know too
No
much.
one's gonna ask about that story. I want to hear
Wait,
how he almost killed
why-
the demon lord.
How did you almost kill a demon lord, and why didn't you kill the demon lord? I think is the more important question.
Well, you for real want me to explain this, Brady?
Hell yeah.
Well, so I wouldn't say I killed him the first time, but I kind of one-upped him a little bit, but it's kind of my fault. I didn't tell my plan to my partners and they just ran with it, which actually made the situation worse, which is the reason why I had to kill my mom. But if you did not know, in near the city or in the area of the land of Zerodale, there's a desert. In that desert is a dragon, a very stingy dragon, I might add. I don't know if you ever met a dragon before, but they're
We have, or well, no, I haven't.
okay. But yeah, I don't know if any of you've ever met a dragon before, but they're very particular. And this one loved, I guess, shiny things or just riches. Because I came and crossed with him at one point, I promised to give him one of my sacred jewels that belongs to the kingdom if he were to help, and he agreed. So him and Sigorius ended up battling it out as I'm like on top of him, and then like you see like Raheem just like flail his arms around, kind of explaining how they like fought in the air and swords were drawn and all this other stuff. And so yeah, all that happened, and then I can't. Can I roll a history check for his name? Because I can't.
Sure,
I can't
yeah.
remember it. Where's my token?
The only thing I could think of is if one of them moved over it, and it doesn't look like that's the case. So let's just bring a new one in.
Hello.
Nindarog.
Yes. So yeah, Nindarog, he saved the day and helped me, but last I seen of him, he was really hurt. I would like to go check on him, but it won't be that easy.
I never. I've definitely had contact with a dragon.
There's
It
more
was-
than one dragon?
Oh yes, this one was green.
Really?
Two of them
Huh.
actually, male and a female. They were
The
not
one-
nice.
The one I dealt with was blue.
Yeah, these two, they definitely were in the business of luring people out to eat them,
Really?
and or making people slaves. So yeah, they were a joy to work with.
Yeah, I don't think Nindera did that or did anything like that. He made sure he got his.
Yeah, you said you're just obsessed with gold.
Trinkets, jewels, honestly, anything shiny.
Yeah, they're the two we dealt with. They were like in the business of gold, but like more so just to lure you to get closer so they can eat you. Oh dear, please, give us an offering, and we'll give you whatever you wish. And if that offering is fair enough, they threw their eyes, or I don't know. I feel like they'd kill you anyway.
Yeah. I don't think he was like that, and I pray that he's not. He was actually kind of lenient, but yeah, he did threaten us a couple times.
Yeah. Well, screw dragons.
I wouldn't say
Anyways.
that too loud.
Well, I need to chill out a bit. So, what are we gonna end up doing tomorrow? Cause I know probably have some things I need to buy myself soon, and then if anything, we can head out eventually to save the world, or so people say.
Is this all the money I have on me? I could have swore I had more. Oh, I have this? Oh, I didn't know that. Dude, I have a lot of stuff.
Alright, I think I found one of the other module. It's gonna reload again, I apologize. But I'm learning.
God,
I'm learning a lot about how to do proper
Modules.
troubleshooting. Yeah.
God dang it, Brady!
Next time,
My
next time
immersion.
they do, well, yeah, you're right.
But yeah, that's Raheem's story, y'all.
Oh
Gotcha.
man,
He needs help. He's a
Raheem. Hey, Raheem, man, you need to get your boy.
yeah, he's
Should be
struggling.
coming back.
Now, every time I hear his name, though, I always think about the Prince Ali.
Well,
Yeah.
how it's spelled, I just think of the rapper Rakim.
Perfect. That fixed it. Thank God. Okay.
What up,
Bites the
though?
dust. Alright, so while all this is going on, Snoopy, you have brought back that painting into your room, and I assume you just kind of sit there with it?
Yeah, I like prop it up as best as I can on the like on a wall at a little bit of an angle so it stays up, but you can't like put it up on the wall. And I'm sending a picture in the Facebook chat. I'll show you what Snoopy's doing right now.
I'm not sure how I feel.
Shit, what? Do I want to actually see this?
I don't know. Oh man. Okay.
I guess
I
with
wasn't
this
sure
time-
if he was gonna like be taking a dump
Yeah,
or
what's he
something
gonna
like
say?
that. I wasn't sure. I felt like there was gonna be a poop somewhere.
No, for
So in
real.
that case,
I
you guys
guess,
have noticed that Snoopy has been absent this entire time.
Yeah, I wonder what he's doing. He kind of walked off very quickly with that heavy ass picture.
I'm not sure.
Uh,
I mean, should we be worried?
yeah, in all
I don't know him
honesty,
very well.
I don't think I can talk to him right now, especially since I just tried to stomp him out.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Oh,
he got charmed, so we all attacked him to get him off us.
man, beat him good too. You should have seen it.
Really?
Yeah. Well, see, I know it looks bad, but I have perfectly good reason why I decided
sounds
to do
bad,
what I
too.
did. Yeah, if you witnessed what I witnessed, it was a safety precaution. Wasn't gonna kill him, just gonna knock him out just to get the charm off him. I didn't want to risk attacking the person to charm him because chances that he wasn't gonna get out of that charm immediately.
Ooh.
And as dangerous as that dog is, when he's has his killing intent, I didn't want to take any risks. So yeah, literally, few hours before we took on this mission just now,
Yeah.
he was charmed by someone else, and he managed to rip out one of our party members' throats.
Oh,
yeah.
dear. I didn't know that.
That's
So
quite the
that
dog.
is exactly why I didn't want to take any chances.
You teach him that?
No. He has a very criminal past. He is a pretty decent delinquent, considering he's a good boy at times. But, I don't know. He's definitely, everything's been happening so fast, so I'm sure things are taking a toll on him.
Raheem begins to rub his eyes and say to himself, please give me the strength.
So, I get close to Rakim real quick. Yeah, so, definitely, let's hope there are no magic users, because might bite you in the ass.
Oh, yeah? Well, I think I got something for that, so.
Ah, really? Well, you'll fit right in. And I start walking away, and I'm gonna head towards the library real quick. And Brady, am I able to like see if I can find a book on like on great weapons?
Oh my god.
Yeah, go ahead and I'm assuming you're meaning like, you know, great axes and great swords and shit like that.
Right.
Go ahead and roll perception or investigation with advantage.
Oh no.
Yo, whoever this user is, get the fuck out of my chat. Over here trying to post some Russian website. Get the fuck out of here. Block. Get that shit out of here.
What was the name?
EC Game Boy 319.
It's a
And-
Russian website.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it says click.ru. I'm pretty sure RU is Russia.
It is
Like,
Russia.
yeah, almost certain. Let's ban his ass. Bye.
Check this
Fake
out right
ass
now.
accounts.
Get you free followers.
Yep, that's exactly what it was. It's like, get free followers. If I'm gonna do this,
Fish
I'm gonna do
fry.
it right. But let's see, what did you roll?
And
God
add a character. Add, that's what I was like, add a character, Joe. I'm trying to get mastery. That way, I'll get better advantages.
Oh,
It's gonna take you a lot more than just a book that you
A
No,
can't even
goddamn
find.
Fucking book.
So as you scrounge through the different pieces of literature and stuff, you realize that you don't know anything about library organization. And it feels like everything is just jumbled up in different locations. So you look in one bookshelf for something, you can't find anything. You go to another one, you look, you can't find anything. Eventually you come up to a book that is about weapons, but it's more about the maintaining and taking care of weapons. The how you have to essentially wipe it off clean after every encounter, how you need to oil the scabbard and things like that, or the sheath rather, when the sword gets placed to avoid rusting and things like that. You have to treat and cure the leather on occasion. Things on maintenance of the weapon. And after spending, 30 minutes looking for the book and another like 10 to 20 minutes like actually looking through the book, you realize that you've just wasted about an hour of your time.
Ugh. What malarkey. And I throw the book and walk out the library. Yeah. I'm just gonna try my luck. Oi, Snoopy. What are you doing?
Kevin, did you see the picture I sent in the messenger?
Yeah.
All three of them.
Yep.
So yeah, you just like walk in and I'm just like staring at this picture, just super sad, almost crying.
Hey. What's your deal? Oh, now look at the picture. That. God, I am really bad at this. Look, the more important part in all this is moving on. That's kind of a big thing for me. That's why I try not to hold relationships, you know? But I know you're your friends before you met up with us. Sir, I understand it's hard. But here, after some careful thinking about the situation we just had, you know what? I'm about to just say, fuck it. And, here. And I, pull out that rapier, the red rapier, and put it in front of him. Here,
So
sir.
I'm gonna kind of like interrupt us, retcon. Like as you're talking, I like kind of interrupt you, and I'm trying to move on. I moved on like 10 times, and everybody keeps dying. All I care about is my group, and I keep hurting them, and I don't mean to.
Well, Either. Obviously, it wasn't anything that you can control those 2 times that you got charmed. But, I mean, how can I say this without sounding like a total dick? I mean, there's not much you can do about it, especially when it seems like we are obviously in a world that's working against us right now. It's almost as if the god himself is throwing things in front of us to get us killed. Just look at me. I'm dead. But I'm alive-ish. Trying to make some light out of it, you know? I wouldn't dwell on it, even though you have good people that travel with you, you know? It's kind of a...
You and Quinn and Mong should be in that picture too if it wasn't for Lid.
I know, right? But, I don't know.
And
like,
then, you notices Snoopy kind of like, did you? We're gonna say you haven't set the rapier out quite yet. Sorry.
yeah, I have the rapier in my hand right now.
Okay. You just see him like kind of perk up, almost, and you see that. Well, one second. I don't know if I can present it. I don't know how that works. But Brady, you can show the Snoopy PTSD picture.
Okay.
And you just like see him. It looks he's not moving, but you can tell like wheels are spinning in there. And he goes, "Didn't they say these paintings were ancient?"
Yeah. What of it?
How can this be so descriptive of my life?
That is a question for perhaps a hag if you really feel like talking to her.
Is everything predetermined? Do we not have free choice? Is there no free will? Is everything we do for nothing? Is just start having this meltdown?
Oh, hold on, buddy. Well, once again, I cannot help this situation. I know for the most part everything I do is hopefully for money. I know you're still trying to find your purpose, right? I'm assuming.
I suppose. I thought my purpose was to protect my past.
Test 1, 2.
Since
All right, it works.
I'm not
Well,
doing.
given your particular set of skills and your experiences in the past, honestly, you sound much like a drifter like me.
Yeah, I guess.
That's why I know it's hard, and I know I really need to remember that you're just a dog. Just because you're talking doesn't mean you're not a dog.
Yeah, I'm just.
So I can say, try not to dwell, but I know it's going to be hard. And honestly, go like me, just roll with the punches. If something ironic happens, just laugh it off. Something terrible happens, yeah, it will hurt, but try not to let it break you down.
You mean like your flappy skin right there?
Exactly like that. See, I am obviously not long for this world, which means eventually I'm gonna have to figure out my priorities in life, or else I will just be straight loose skin, like you see right here, as I point to the loose skin on my shoulder from where Strahd bit me.
Yeah, that looks like it hurts.
And that reminds me, I need to start repairing that. I sit right next to the bed and pull out and like sit like cross-legged and pull out a needle and thread and like start trying to get to work on it.
As he
So,
does that, I'll slowly reach out my mage hand at this. I would assume it's a pretty cool looking rapier.
oh yeah,
Yeah, so the rapier itself. Let's see, I should be able to. Actually, how do I make it to where you can? I can view the artwork. There we go. See that?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's this. The handle and the hand guard are made out of what looks to be some sort of platinum, and the blade extends, and it's a multitude of different reddish orange colors. So, and as Angelica's kind of like wielding it and showing it to you, you can see that with the way that the light hits it, it changes the coloration of the blade to a different, either like a deeper orange or a deeper red. Sometimes it's a lighter orange, lighter red, but it's all within that same sort of spectrum between orange and red coloration based on the lighting. And I don't know if you've touched it yet, or are you just
Right.
looking at it?
Yeah, I was grabbing it. I don't know if Kevin was gonna interrupt me.
I was just gonna say, oh yeah, here, take this. I mean, I'm not of the flippy dippy type, so here you go. I don't need it. Oh, and quick note: you get charmed again. I'm, I honestly have no choice but to punch you. You know, just a fair
Yeah.
warning. You know.
Hopefully I wise up and can resist the charms. 'Cause it's not
Hopefully,
fun.
yeah. I hope you aren't too hurt by what happened. I was just having a bit of PTSD of what I witnessed you do before, so I wanted to stop that before you could do it again.
Yeah. I can do some damage. Sorry.
Yeah, but yeah, it's all good. I could care less now. Kind of pissed me off earlier because we only got 200 gold out of all that bullshit we went through, but hey, at least you got a sweet needle.
Yeah.
So Joe, just because the you will end up learning what it is gonna do after you guys do your long rest. This is the Cinnabar Rapier. This magic rapier's blade is alchemically coated in a thin but toxic layer of cinnabar. The weapon has 10 charges and regains 1d8 plus 2 charges each day at dawn. You hit a creature with a weapon, you can expend one or more of its charges, much like a paladin's smite. The blade's poison leaches into the blood of the creature you struck to deal an additional 1d4 poison damage for each.
Okay. Is it uh like not it's a normal, like not +1. Is it attacks count as magical though, right?
Exactly, yes. So attacks count as magical. Other than that, it doesn't add anything or subtract anything from damage unless you use the
Cool.
charges to do so.
Very cool.
Rapier Master should give you a +1 to the attack roll. Because you do have Rapier Master, or did you switch that?
Yeah, I do. The dueling master or whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah, that one. So it should be ready to roll when you get the chance to use it. So
Cool.
Yes, alright. I don't know about you. I mean, I don't know. It's night's still young, but I mean, I really have no other reason to be up right now other than out and about right now, other than to fix my skin up. But I mean, if you have something that you have planned, feel free. I can't sleep. Literally, I can't sleep.
I say okay, and I curl up into a ball and fall asleep.
What does everybody else do like this?
So Snoopy falls asleep.
Yeah, I'm gonna go rest too. I have to think about your request, Rakim. Good night.
Night.
So while you guys do a long rest,
I want to try and contact the Morrigan before I do my long rest.
roll Arcana with advantage now that you've completed it successfully before.
Can I roll again?
What advantage is rolling twice. You did so.
No, I mean like again. That 10 sucks.
If you wish to spend another hour trying, yes.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
There is. Whoa. What the fuck happened here?
Whoops. God damn it.
Okay, so as you attempt to reach out and contact the Morgan, it takes you 2 hours before you can finally hear in your mind very familiar voice. Yes, dear. Wanted to
Hello.
speak with us.
Yes. I had an update that I wanted to share with you, and I also had a question.
Go on.
We ran into Baba Yasaga, just so you're aware.
Ah, so she does still live.
She does.
What the fuck?
And anyway, she almost killed us, but we got away. And the question I had for you is, there's someone new here who calls himself Rakim. He's a Luxodon. And he's requesting that we help him get his kingdom back, essentially. I just wanted to see what your thoughts were on this.
A Luxodon, you say?
Mm-hmm.
And he wants to get his kingdom back?
Yes, he says he's a king, and it was taken over by demons, and the people we don't. Why is my brain not working right now?
Zerodel?
Yeah, the Zerodel Empire. Sorry, my brain stopped
You're fine.
working.
You're okay. You've only been there a few times. But it was a long time ago. So, King Rakim from Zerodel wishes for your aid in taking his kingdom back. In all honesty, that could work well in our favor, especially if we are fighting, or ridding rather, a demon lord from that realm. You are permitted.
Okay, thank you.
But know this is not your main goal. If you see that it cannot be accomplished, your group that you are with, you ought to leave. Swiftly, do not risk your life for mere strangers. What is it that he offers you in return for helping him with this kingdom?
I think as of right now, it was just a lot of money, supposedly.
And
But
does
if he
money
doesn't-
matter to you? Because I'll
No.
tell you, it matters not to us.
It's never mattered to us.
Do this for us. See if perhaps maybe he has something else to offer you in time. Do not ask right away. We do not want to give him some sort of reason to distrust you. Your relationship has just begun. See what else he may offer, though. Perhaps maybe there's a secret this empire has that we could. Perhaps there's an artifact that we would like.
Okay. I will make sure to keep that in my back pocket.
Very good. You're starting to get better at communicating with us. That means you're growing.
It's reassuring to know.
Same to us. Until then, is there anything else you wish to discuss?
No, not at this time.
Well, sleep well then, Maeve.
Good night.
And know that your family is safe.
I'm glad to hear it.
So state how many hit dice you want to roll for your rest, and then in the top where your portrait is, where that little bed icon is, you'll click on the hourglass that is on the right side, and that'll let you do roll your hit dice and things like that. You'll just hit the roll dice 4 times. It automatically update your HP and things like that. So where it says select dice to roll, you use a D8. You'll just click that roll 4 different times.
It takes me to a formula thing.
Just click roll.
Do normal.
Yep.
Yeah,
Do it. Do it. Do
just
it.
like
Do it.
that.
Do it.
Then 3 more times. 2 more.
Do it again. Do it again.
One
Do
more.
it again. Do it again.
And then click on rest. There you go.
Can I
Excellent.
roll more?
Nope. That's why you stayed it beforehand. Rakim, as you start to head towards your old room, do you think that Trindoz is really going to be able to help?
We don't have another lead at this time, so I don't see
That may
why.
be true. But in my time, siding with fanatics has never really led to anything.
Fanatic.
Except for, well, just judging by how much he puts his faith into Kasuth, I would say that's somewhat fanatical. Much like my shaman is a fanatic of Sigorius, and look at how that's turned out.
True enough. But like I said, we don't have really much else to go on.
Probably correct. Traditional warfare against the Titanians never been a strong suit of the Cyrodiil Empire. No offense.
It's in the past now, so we're hopefully we can do this and start anew. I'm trying to wipe out what was Cyrodiil. Start something new.
Rest easy, King.
Thanks.
With that, all of you should have your class features and spell slots. You should have gotten half of any spent hit die. Should have all been taken care of for you. Looks like it was.
So fancy.
The next morning, after a nice rest for most of you, whereas for Angelica, it's mostly just kind of sitting there. And I think, are you in the same room as Snoopy, Angelica, during the long rest?
Mm-hmm.
Over the course of the night, as you're kind of watching over Snoopy and, you know, maintaining your gear and things like that, every now and then Snoopy, you know, you can see his legs starting to move as if he's running. You can hear him whimpering. And you've seen him do this before, but tonight it seems like it's a lot worse. His whimper is pained. His legs are going frantically. You're kind of wondering how he's moving that much without actually waking himself up. But you let it go for, you know, a couple minutes and he stops and goes back into a restful slumber, snoring every now and then. Sometimes he growls, and other than that, eventually he comes to and wakes up. You can just tell from the look on his face that something's wrong.
You're okay?
Am I okay? Not really.
Nightmares.
Yeah.
Well, do you remember what it was?
Do I remember my dream?
You just remember in your dream, hold on. You remember in your dream that you watched those that you've called companions. You were fighting with them against, you know, your arch enemy, for lack of a better term, Strahd. And then suddenly they joined his side and started to actually try to kill you instead, and really, really scared you how easy that happened. Weren't sure why it even happened, because you've always been told by them that you're a good boy. But in this dream, whatever reason they decided you weren't, that upset you.
I don't know if it was really a nightmare or just a memory.
Oh my god.
Basically, just laying there with his eyes closed, just remembering what happened. That's basically what that was.
I had this horrible dream that all my best friends that say, Snoopy, you're a good boy, we like you, just instantly turned and attacked me to the point of near death. That's all it was.
Oh,
As I like lick my scratches on my legs from or my ribs from your cestus.
well, I do like a uncomfortable laugh and like scratch the back of my head.
At least you guys were all like magically like tricked into doing it, right? Like I was. Didn't have any control.
Yeah. Yeah, you can say that.
Oh, that's good. That makes me feel better.
Alright. And you know, just remember, if anything were to happen to you, I mean, if it's coming from us, we're not trying to kill you.
Mm-hmm. Probably right. Nothing ever happens to me.
Oh, got that right. Just look at you. Most of us are dead. You're still alive. It's ironic, right?
Yep.
I mean, not to make you feel bad or anything. It's I just find it funny.
That's good.
But yeah. All
Can we
right.
go? Can we go light, like a light or something? We should. I want to go away. This
Yep.
place. I'm tired of this place.
Yeah. Judging from the events that we've been dealt with for the past few days, I think it's more than time to like skedaddle.
I have so much money.
Yeah, I need to see if Trondar has any weapons. I want to try something a little different compared to this. Now, hold up my fist and look at it.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing what happens when you use weapons.
Out of character, you piece of shit.
Roasted.
In character, yeah, no, right? It's almost like it was supposed to be second nature. Skill alone can't get me through this. I don't know. All right, well, let's see what time is it now? Is it still night?
No, it's the next day.
Okay, cool. So I guess all right. Well, I'm going to run to Dwarven Hammer real quick, see if they have some supplies. And feel free to tag along if you want. After that, I'm whatever everybody else is
Angie,
trying to do.
did you hear about that butcher that like backed up into his meat grinder?
Wait, what?
Did you hear the butcher shop next to the Dwarven Hammer? The butcher backed up into the meat grinder.
No. How the
He
hell
got
did
a
that
little
happen?
behind in his orders.
I give him a scratch in the back of his ear. Yep. And then I start walking out.
Angie, can you
Oh,
put this picture on the wall? Yeah, put the picture on the wall.
yep, sure.
I can't.
I pull out a nail and my hammer from my leather worker's tool and like put a nail into the wall and hang it up.
Thanks.
Easy enough.
All right, straight enough for you.
Yeah.
All right, are you tagging along or are you sticking around?
Yeah, I'll go with you.
All right, let's go.
As you guys are leaving the room, you are met with Rakim and Maeve outside of the hallway as they start heading towards the common area.
Lord. Brady, all of my gold is gone.
Wasn't me.
Oh dear.
Did someone steal my gold?
Not that I know of.
I would assume that you would be the one that would know.
Oh, let me check my gold, man. Hold up.
I
Your
only
gold
have
should be gone
25.
for Angelica.
My gold funny. Like I,
But
No, no.
we got 200 gold though that we split between us.
Mine
Oh,
says 10.
and plus, I still should have like 200 gold in general because of all the work and whatnot that we did.
We should have like minimum of 40 each just from what Joker gave us.
Yeah, I know I have definitely like above 100 because of the dwarven hammer stuff.
Brady.
I had over 1200, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. So go ahead
Go.
and just put a flat for you, Snoopy. Put a flat 1,200 gold.
I'll do that
You
too.
do have that jewelry that you haven't sold yet, as well.
Correct.
The rest of let's see. I don't. Rakim definitely has more than 25 gold. I'm pretty sure you've got like 600 gold, Rakim.
And I had some gold bars too.
I
Yeah.
had like 160 gold before we got the 200 from.
Yeah. And so Maeve and Angelica, both of you just go ahead and take 400 gold, and then
Damn.
Oh man,
I don't
cheat
know.
codes.
I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Mode.
I'm pretty sure it's a module. Somehow it fucked up everything.
Corrupt and save.
How exciting. So, let me bring you guys to here.
You know, Brady, we could just never mind. It's a terrible idea. Who knows who had their inventories open. Like, you could go back and watch the YouTube videos and see how many gold people had.
Yeah, true. I mean, it'll show whenever I look at it, so that would be the perspective I'd be looking at. And I'm sure maybe somewhere in there it is, but I'm not too worried about
Not
it.
worth it. Not worth it.
So, this screen, as you can see, there are different sections. These are the this is what I've been working on for the last week. Essentially, you guys should be able to open up any of the tokens that you see. So when you do open it up, you're going to see a sheet of the wares that they have available. You're going to see how many of the item, which I'll tell you right now, Trondar, the only reason I set like everything to 100 is because I don't anticipate you guys buying a lot of stuff. So I wanted to make sure that anytime, oh yeah, let me buy a hand axe real quick, that it's there. But the other guys, I don't think have everything readily available all the time. At least not the potions keepers. Those will be changing in stock and stuff like that. Then the magical store, the only magical store that you guys know of, doesn't appear all the time. When that pops up, there will be new wares every time he pops up. If he pops up. There should be a money icon somewhere on that sheet when you open it. And when you press that money icon, it'll automatically deduct that amount of gold from your character sheet. It'll automatically put the item into your inventory, and then that should be it.
That's pretty cool.
Alright.
So the potions, those are what they have in stock for today from Arth and Barnsley. And also the prices are set based on the reputation that you guys have as a group with them. So on occasion you'll see sometimes they're charging more, or maybe they're charging less.
What's adamantite?
So if it's adamantite weapons essentially allow you to, or it's an automatic critical hit against structures and objects.
Okay, super hard metal.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey man, you need to change this song, Brady. You gotta
Don't like
put
it,
on
dude?
shopping music. Shopping music, man.
No. Oh yeah, I forgot I do have shopping music now.
Ooh, let's play. Let's go to the mall.
No.
Come on, man. That's the perfect shopping music.
Hey, DMCA, Kirsten. DMCA. People get blocked on
Is
Twitch
this
for
the Wii market?
I actually don't think so, because I got it from some dude's website. But it's probably close. I assume that somebody bought a great axe.
I don't
That's
know
why
who
I
did, but I mean, hey, somebody probably needed it.
Let's make sure. Let's see.
Yeah, I got it.
Does look like it popped in, so that's good. Now, the thing is, I didn't, because of the fact that all the weapons and stuff, since we're using the Martial equipment guide, all the weapons are going to be different. Whenever you get a new weapon that's different from what you normally use, we'll have to go in manually to update any of the formulas for damage and things like that, based on your ability to use it. Right now for you, you'll be using the Martial.
It looks about right.
Martials, which should be a D12 for damage.
Yeah, it's at D12 now. So it should be good.
That's fine.
All right. And make sure.
But yeah, so anytime you guys want to shop, just let me know. If we're not, and my plan is also, if we're not, like if you guys are role playing in random locations that I don't have like a set scene, I'll probably just throw you on this screen anyway. That way you can, you know, buy items that you may need. And normally what I'm also gonna do, because I haven't gotten all the shopkeepers all done, and the main one I don't have done, I think, is the
Whoa, no, I want to take that back. Can I return that?
what, the ball bearings or the pig?
Yeah, I do want that. The ball
Don't want
bearing.
ball bearings?
Mm-mm.
In order to take it back, just go ahead
Why
and add.
Is Potion of Giant Size 125,000 gold?
That is what I found it costing.
I'm gonna steal
Think
that
it's-
shit. That's worth it.
Ooh. There we go. There we go.
Ball bearings, just add a gold to your sheet and delete ball bearing from your sheet.
Me?
Yeah,
Okay.
because I don't
Does
think
it say
there's.
what
I
we
don't.
purchased at all?
It doesn't say who purchased it, but I see in the chat when you guys click on something. So I know that something has been purchased.
Oh, it says Snoopy purchases 1 times chicken and
Oh,
1
dude, this is
times hunk
neat.
of cheese.
It finally loaded for me.
Snoopy's chowing down on his hunk of cheese.
Yum. Yeah, I'll end up doing more work on the the modules that they have out for it right now are also not super cleaned up, as I'm telling, because every time you guys click on something I get a bunch of errors, so obviously it's not working 100% just yet, but hopefully eventually they get it to where it does work. I definitely will be waiting quite a while for everything to get updated because of how many modules I've realized I use. I use 90
Sweet.
modules, and I think only a third of them were updated since the last update 4 Foundry.
How do I have negative silver?
Probably because I guess the converter isn't working properly.
I guess.
What we'll
It's
do
fine.
is we'll get rid of 17 of your gold, right?
What?
And we'll add 170 silver.
Okay.
Trust me. That way you have, because the denominations, I believe, matter with these merchants. With the way they are.
Gotcha.
Thing for you, Angelica.
Dude, that is
We'll
dope as fuck.
15 gold, and we'll just have you have 150 silver.
Mm-hmm. Nobody sells like herbs or anything.
Not straight up, no.
Okay. Maybe I'll do this. Oh no, never mind. Okay, never mind. I can't buy anything from anybody. Interesting though. That's pretty cool.
I like it. It's pretty neat. And once, yeah, I'll probably end up making it to where, depending on what location you're at, I'll have different NPCs that can sell you stuff, and some things will be easier to come by, some things won't be. Because I've had to learn more about how the rollable tables work in Foundry itself and things like that.
Mm-hmm. Oh man. Oh yeah, I guess I'm done. Oh, I need nothing else.
So, maybe stinky.
I'm gonna make sure that I'm not stinky.
No, she's over here planning for Fight Club.
You never
Okay,
know
I'm
when you
done.
need a blanket and soak. Does it show you guys that Maeve bought it?
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
at the bottom.
If you look in the bottom text, it does.
Oh, okay. I've got it to where, okay. Sweet. I didn't see that. I have to physically click on it in order to see it.
Oh.
Because I've got it on my end to where it automatically collapses any of the item things. Descriptions.
Understandable.
A lot of them are popping out at me.
Boah. Boah. Alright. Yeah, well, I mean, I can. Yeah, there's nothing else I can really think of. Well,
Music
well,
is so Parisian.
let me look at these potions.
Anyway, while you guys end up going to shop, you end up spending, probably about an hour or two going from location to location to buy stuff. And we'll say that it's roughly about noon 25. What does the party wish to do as they finish buying stuff?
I guess I'm prepping to I'm assuming what's his name and Winter are still at the spot that they said that they were.
Correct.
I guess I'll relay to the party, rest of the party that, alright, so you guys want to head out to that meeting spot and see if they're still needing us for their trip.
I think we should help Rakim get his country back.
It's kind of on the same route, because they're needing us to do very much the same The same mission. Lighting a temple light.
Somebody had you doing the same thing?
Mm-hmm. Somebody's also needing a pillar to be lit. And they happen to be around the same area, just like Trendo's.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So it should be along the same lines, right?
Okay, so you guys head to the mass morass then to look for Aaron and Winter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Dang, this
So-
is so stupid.
What thing?
Mm. What thing?
My audio keeps cutting, so I can barely
Why don't you
hear
switch
anything
to
that's being said.
Why don't you switch to your phone? For now.
And see, you just cut out, and I don't even know what you just said.
He suggested trying to
suggested-
use your phone.
Hold on.
Songs go. So I do not have a theme or a theater of mind map for this yet, but eventually there will be a theater of mind map that I make for like the mass morass, because I think probably going to be going there a couple more times.
Yeah, just play some.
I wouldn't hurry up if I was you. Unless we're not going right now. That's unfortunate that you're rolling all these private die.
Oh, I'm just I'm populating the characters onto the field. All.
Hmm.
Since they have a roll formula for their HP, it automatically rolls it every time I bring it onto the field. Some of these guys. So who is it that you look for Aaron and Winter first, or do you look for Trendos? I heard a couple names.
I want to look for Aaron and Winter simply because that's like who I know for sure gave us the mission for that.
So as you guys are looking for them, all of you can roll investigation.
Oh my god.
That a
My
Charlie.
He sure is.
I sniff him out.
Goddamn.
What does the -2 do?
How does that even like work?
I think a -2 means that
You
he
find him.
actually went to the
wrong area,
wrongest of
like-
location, and now you guys are at Holly Oak.
No.
Oh,
I'm
what
just
it means
joking.
is he thinks he found him and starts talking to a different person.
That would be hilarious, but well, luckily, Angelica points you in all the wrong locations, but Maeve and Snoopy are able to be like, no, 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 no. They
See
are
that
this
polar bear?
way. Just to show you, this is Aaron. Of course, here is Winter. Rawr. Get him. And after you find them, you notice that they are at a shrine, and all of you can roll a religion check. Actually, no need. I'm pretty sure Winter mentioned his god is Temp.
Was winter
Which is
before my time?
actually yes. You haven't met Winter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, winter.
You can roll a religion check. See if you know what this symbol is.
I'm gonna roll one too.
Okay, so you both say you guys know who this is. Anyway, he worships the god Tempest, god of storms. I'll be honest. For where I put that on my notes.
What was the other guy's name
Regard
again? Winter and
Aaron. Aren.
Aaron.
And as you guys walk up to the shrine that they are currently outside of, you see Snoopy and Angelica. Since you guys are familiar, Aaron ends up seeing you guys as you approach. Ah, yes. Perfect. I assume you've come to give us good news, I hope.
Yeah. Quick question. Uh, Remind me again, what pillar were you needing lit?
Well, our expedition aims to head towards the Kirakuri Empire, the one that's been engulfed in a never ending storm. That is to the north of this continent. It'll probably take us a couple days, at least, to get there. We're hoping that it doesn't take more than 5. Once we get there, once we infiltrate the storm, that's when the fun begins.
Hmm. But pillar. What was the name of it again?
I don't know if the pillar itself has a name or not. If it does, I'm unaware of what it is. And unfortunately, I don't even know where it's located.
Uh, and then I looked to Rakim. Uh, what was the name of? Do you remember the name of it again?
Rakim would know anything about the Kirakuri Empire one.
You said I would or wouldn't?
Wouldn't.
Okay, cool.
Right.
No. Doesn't ring a bell.
Well, we're at a bit of odds. There's one pillar needing to be lit, and there's another pillar need to be lit. I'm not too sure what to do first.
Ah, someone's offered you another pillar to light?
I look at I look at Rakim again.
Yes. I believe this one is going in the other direction, though. Oh, and excuse me. I reach out my hand to check it. My name is Raheem.
Ah, Rakim, nice to meet you. I am Aaron, and this is my best friend, Winter. Pleasure to meet you. It's not very often that you see animal-like folk walking around, especially Luxodon. How is it that you survived the siege of Titania?
I guess I got lucky.
He kind of squints at you. My time, luck usually has nothing to do with it. More like someone guiding
Hmm.
you.
Mm. He just shrugs his shoulders.
I do like a comfortable cough. Just sir, try and think how we handle this situation because we got one pillar in one direction and another pillar in the opposite direction. So seemingly, since we met up with you, I would assume we'll need to handle that one first.
Do we have a map? Or do any of you have a map? Actually, never mind. I have one. Brady, could you take us to the world map and I guess show us where the two areas are? Or would I have to roll something to do that?
Like, I mean, Aaron's right there. He can show you where exactly he's
Okay.
taking you guys. You know, when everyone's on here.
I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
You guys obviously are here in the city of Guilds. And where Aaron and his crew are going is up here to Kirakuri Empire. Somewhere on this continent is a pillar of the Lightbringer. But from what he's told you, and what he has reaffirmed, is he does not know where. Their main goal is to get to the Empire portion and to essentially save the cities that are currently being attacked by the demon lords and their armies, to at least get a proper foothold before they could try to push out to the demon lords and things like that. But from his guess is that the pillar of the Lightbringer somewhere in the Giant's Forest, which he hasn't told you anything about. And Trendo's, his pillar of the Lightbringer, is somewhere in the Sleepy Peak area, which is the volcanic, or the single volcano, which, since you are from Cyrodiil, you know that it has been dormant for centuries. The last time you have any recollection of it having exploded was way, way before, or actually probably like a century or two after the forming of the Cyrodiil Empire as a whole. Been a long while since this thing has exploded, which is why it's now called the Sleepy Peak.
Which is probably why when we go there, Brady's gonna explode it.
Hush your
No.
mouth.
Just kidding.
Now I've got an idea.
Yeah, like you needed that idea.
That's true.
This mountain has been dormant for thousands and thousands and thousands. Oh, you guys are there? Boom, bitch. Boom.
Explosion.
Ain't so sleepy anymore.
All right, well, I'm okay with whatever. At this point, just need to get out the city for a while.
Might I ask who exactly has you looking for another pillar?
I look at Rakim again.
Me.
Oh, you have one of the locations found then.
Yeah. So, to my knowledge, and what was given to me, and I point to the Sleepy Peak on the map. I have good reason to believe it's over here.
Interesting. Well, they are in quite opposite directions, that is true, but we don't plan to even set sail for another 10-day. Depending on how fast you get your job, or how fast it is that you go to the Sleepy Peak and back, I'm willing to bet that perhaps you could make it back here before we leave. It could
Yeah,
be
well.
close, though.
We'd have to make a haste then. Get there quick.
And starts to stroke his chin and he looks at Winter. Winter, are you sure that these are the group that your god has spoken about? Winter nods his head in agreement. Yes. I was told that these ones specifically would have the power needed in order to light the pillar. Whether they know it or not, gods are at work. Their fates.
Hmm.
Well then, if that's the case, and they want to go to the Sleepy Peak first, since we aren't leaving for another... Perhaps maybe we could give you a little more time. Complete your task at the Sleepy Peak. That way you're not feeling rushed, because if anything I've learned, is when you try to rush an experiment, that's when you make the most fatal mistakes.
Yeesh.
Plus, Winter, that would give us more time to get a larger fleet for the upcoming battle. Yes, but it's also giving the demons more fodder to play with. For every demon that is killed in the material plane, another one or two take its place. And every time a mortal soul is killed, that mortal soul, in turn, become a demon, more than likely.
Wait, hold up. So you're saying if we kill demons on this plane, then more will take their place?
Within time, of course.
But not a specific time.
Demons and devils are not from the material plane. When they are killed here, they go back to where they came from, usually a banishment that lasts, well, I guess it really depends on what killed them. Some creatures, most creatures, just killing a demon will banish them for a few years. But I've noticed that they've found a way around this. See, if a demon kills a demon, it only takes a few days before they can recuperate and come back to continue the battle. Demons have gotten smart in killing their own to make sure that they do not have to wait to come back for their onslaught. Times are getting desperate indeed, for both sides. But I suppose a few extra days wouldn't hurt.
Yeah. Alright. Since this is basically a mission of money, I'll see if we can get this done as fast as we can without any
What
holdups.
what happens if a devil kills a demon?
Essentially the same as if you or I were to kill a demon, except I think they wait 100 years before they can come back, as the demons and devils are mortal enemies.
Light bulb. Chaotic good light bulb.
Thanks for the clarification. I'm just joking.
Snoopy kind of like looks up, is like, so is anybody thinking what I'm thinking?
Do we need to find a devil?
We could just get some Archie devil boys up in here and maybe they'll fight the demon lords. Nothing bad could happen if we summon arch devils, right?
Winter shifts uneasily. I don't think you understand exactly how the outer planes work. I would
I
not
think
expect you
you're
to.
right.
You see, the devils, they do not match the same force, the same vast amount of as the demons do. Demons reside on essentially infinite planes of existence, known as layers of the abyss. It's almost as if a new one's created every day, if not every moment, and it begins to be filled by numerous amounts of demons. Essentially a collection of the wastes of all multiverses combined. Fill the layers of the abyss with these demons. 9 hells are just that. 9 layers. Never more, never less. Same with the upper planes where the gods reside. There are only so many. Demons are infinite. There is no end to them, and I don't believe there ever will be. And the only reason that they aren't overrunning the material plane as they should be able to is because the archdevils are already at work fighting them.
Archdevil?
Why aren't the celestial people helping us then? So the archdevils are hard at work keeping these demons away, but the celestial. Oh, we have to light the beacons of Minister. That's right. Never mind.
Were you gonna say Mysteria?
Was.
Like hearing all this, Angelica's just like in a bit of a. She's like seems interested, but she is extremely lost. Sir,
Okay, Angie.
Do you
Demons
know?
taking over our world. We have to light pillars so that we can get the gods to help us.
all right, why didn't you guys just say that? Can we get that done? All this talk about archdevils or demon lords is hurting my head right now.
Do you know where the champions play into all of this?
Kind of looks at you.
Who?
The only way that you would know about know about the champions, and I'm assuming you mean of the demon lords, is that you have become one.
Yes.
Well, from what I know, the champions are essentially an aspect of the demon lord's power. The more champions a demon lord has, the more fuel to their fire they can sow onto this material plane. For you to be a champion, everything that you kill, its soul is funneled to the demon lord that has chosen you. That soul, within a few days, becomes a demon. Of what type, I could not tell you. But eventually, it is under the rule of the demon lord, and whether it's willing or not. That demon, in turn, will come to this plane under their banner and fight alongside for them. That answer your question?
You just see Rakim is saying, shit.
Which demon lord has chosen you, might I ask?
So glorious.
Kind of strokes his chin. What I can tell, Sigorius is biding his time in Zirida. Which means that you have not been actively working for him, so that's good. Although you're not the only one funneling souls into his army, I can guarantee you that. I heard about the slaughter of the Ziridel forces. And even then, I'm still surprised you managed to escape. Seemingly unscathed. Squints his eyes as he looks you over.
Again. Is he? He's well. Again, what can I say? I guess I'm just lucky.
Or perhaps maybe you're playing right into their hand.
Yeah. From what I've experienced thus far, everyone has a part to play in a whole spectrum of things for to say. So to say. It's weird. Feel like everybody is working together and working against each other at the same time. It's one thing I noticed in this city being here for the short time I have.
City, honestly, reeks of death. There's something foul at play here.
Oh, I would know. I would know.
Yes, Aaron, we could delay the expedition. I would say no more than an additional 10 days, though. And even that is cutting it close. The longer we wait, the less forces we will have in Kurakuria to help fight back. And if we don't have enough to help fight back and maintain a foothold, then it becomes more of a suicide mission. Lightly put it.
Well, granted, as our recent circumstances, I'm sure it shouldn't take us that long to get this whole thing handled and be back here just in time.
I should hope not.
All right, let's go light some beacons.
Just out of curiosity, I pull out the map again. How will we get to the Sleepy Peaks?
Kind of scratches his head, and I would assume you'd take some type of ship. Could either land at the Sea of Vetus Empire, the Cyrodiil Empire, or if you're bold and stupid, the Titanian Empire's ports. He kind of points to the little harbor towns. Likewise, you could even sail to the Guista Empire if you really want to face the bitter cold and march your way down. The only other option would be magic, which I do not possess to get you to the Sleepy Peak. And I'll be honest, I don't know many that do. I definitely don't know anyone that'll do it for free.
Yeah, I'd rather not deal with Titanians, judging from the pleasant woman we dealt with not too long ago.
You came in
If
contact with them?
You go ahead,
Yeah,
Angelica.
yes, we have.
Mm.
She had a dork of a boyfriend with her who helped her lay waste to us, so to say.
God damn it.
So if there are more like her around along that port, I'm sure we would not have a good time. So, better option would be going towards the further south end of the ports. Uh, I would say we could try our luck in the colder parts of the area, but I'm not too sure how my body would hold up in that situation.
You'll be
Also,
fine.
keep in mind too, this war has been going on for the better part of 8 months or so. Titanians have already taken the Sea of Vetus Empire as well as the Cyrodiil Empire. More than likely, those ports are locked down by Titanian forces as well. Although they won't be as strictly guarded as Titania's own port. There's more of a chance for you to sneak in going either Cyrodiil or Ciavitas.
I
And he looks
look.
over at Zuka. But you, I don't believe that they're going to let a Luxodon just willy-nilly come to the port of Cyrodiil or even the Ciavitas Empire without either tense questions or a direct arrest. Your
I point.
people are currently enslaved to the
Mm,
Titanian Empire.
I
This I
point
know.
to under the twisted wood. What about here? Are there any ports or places that they can drop us off down there?
Snoopy gives
Not
like a
ports per se,
ooh. I
but oh, are you actually talking or are you just making noises? If you got something to
Snoopy
say,
just
go
kind
for
of
it, Joe.
like he doesn't really say anything, but he like kind of winces when she points at the twisted wood, like ooh.
Exactly. Well, like I'll say Angelica's remembering what was said to her about the twisted wood, and remembering what the red-haired woman said about the twisted wood.
From what I know of the Twisted Wood, and I've not been there myself, but it's not really a place for your types. And he looks at all of you. If you're not of Fey origin, you're not welcome there, and the denizens of the Twisted Wood will remind you and enforce such laws. So unless you have a way to combat Fey, and I would suggest in a nice manner, if that's even possible, I would avoid the Twisted Wood more so than I would Titania's own port. You can disguise yourself and get past Titanians, I'm sure, although they will be wary of those that are noticeable, or noticeably trying to disguise themselves. Cloaks and such. But if you
I'll
are to head to the Twisted Wood, I would almost say that that is the least beneficial route. But it would be the most interesting, that is for sure. Perhaps a better story for it all. And he looks at Winter and he smiles. That would be my choice.
look to Maeve. Hey, wouldn't you be able to like get us out of certain situations with your nobleness?
It's
Unless
not her
you're
that they have to
one of
worry
the
about.
Fey courts, I highly doubt they give any damn about nobility on the material plane.
Well, I'm talking about the Titanians.
No, we can't go there.
Yeah. Alrighty. Only option left would be going towards the icy path, and like I said, I'm not too sure how my body would hold up there.
If I'm looking at the map right, we would still have to cross through the twisted woods.
Hmm.
Not necessarily.
I go around.
Yeah, you can go to the coast and go that way.
Okay. I thought we had to follow the roads. Never mind then.
No,
That's
no.
not,
Since when do
not
you ever
sure.
have to follow a road? Have
Not
you
sure
played
how my.
Skyrim?
No, that game sucks. I'll form my own opinion about that one.
He's trolling. Anyways, like I said in character, yeah, I'm not too sure how my body will hold up in extreme code. So, being undead and all.
Hold on, what?
Being undead and all, I'm not too sure how my body will hold up in extreme code.
Winter comes up to you and starts to sniff. Strange. I did not smell this scent on you first time we met. Is
A
this a
lot
new
has,
affliction?
yeah, and definitely one day old.
Is that normal?
Uh, no, just about yesterday or a little bit before yesterday, I died and I was brought back.
Who has the grace of the gods to bring you back? From what I heard, no priest is able to do that.
Uh,
Unless it wasn't a priest.
Definitely someone who's on par with a hag for sure.
I'd steer clear of that one.
Looks like I can't do it though. He has control over my life and death kind of situation. Gives me free will though, so that's at least that's cool about it.
Does he really, though?
You know, I'm sure. I don't really have my free will. But we'll see in time. And for now, I'll do what I can.
Well, heading to the Sleepy Peaks, you'd probably want to talk to somebody that has a little more pull with the area. I do believe, Winter, that if you head to the Shrine of Kasuth, somebody there would be able to help you out a little easier, as I believe that is the exact pillar of the Lightbringer that resides within the Sleepy Peak. Correct.
All right. Well, at
Unless
least we
he
have a
does.
general.
Well,
So,
go ahead.
we will be prepared to set sail in a week, or rather a 10-day. But we can wait for 2 10-day for your arrival back before we have to go. And I really do hope that you make it back here. Because if Winter's prophecy is correct, we stand no chance without you.
All right. Well, looks like no sidetracking. Just go straight to do the job and get back. At least we have general pathing. So, I
We
guess
can go find Trendos.
yeah. We'll go ahead and have a chat with him before we go ahead and move out. And when we get everything done, we will be back.
Perfect.
Can we find you here again?
Yes. And if we're not here directly, we will be. It's time. We usually start our days and end our days in this shrine. At least Winter does. I usually go back to my estate.
Noted.
But since we've got so much more to do and so much work, this is our, I guess, base of operations, for lack of a better term.
Cool. All right.
Well then, may the storm guide you.
I give a barbarian beat to my
And
chest.
you?
And also with you.
There,
Oh no,
guys.
sorry. And with your spirit.
Okay, let's go. We gotta talk to our other guy.
No.
Hey, if you want pain, wear a corset.
Where'd you hear that from?
Oh no, it came to a dream. Had a dream I was a pain obsessed weirdo. It was weird. I was daydreaming.
That's weird. As you guys leave the shrine, I do believe it is Talos, is the god that actually looks at. I have to look it up in my OneNote somewhere because I didn't put it on his token like a dumbass. But as you guys leave, that is where we will end tonight's session. As you guys head to find Trendos.
Yay! Yay!
We're going on an adventure!
We're going on a trip.
I swear to God, Brady, if you make that asshole of a water demon come after me again, I'm gonna scream.
Water demon? I don't think I've ever created such a thing.
I say no getting sidetracked. We're about to get. It's going to take us longer than 20 days to get back.
I'm just
I'm
joking.
about to be taking mad advantage of time skipping.
True. Anyway, let me go and end my stream, and then I'm gonna close Foundry down. I'll be right back. All right. Hope everyone had a good old time, and it seems that next time they're going to start their journey to the Sleepy Peak. And I know exactly what I need to get prepared now, and it should be a lot of fun. The Sleepy Peak I was trying to get the other party to go to for a while. Oh, it's going to be marvelous. So until next time, appreciate you all coming out, and we'll see ya. Peace.